Yo, 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 what is going on, YouTube? The moment has finally come. We now know how Mortal Kombat 1 looks in motion as far as gameplay is concerned. Wow. Wow. There is a lot to unpack in this trailer. 4 minutes. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that long, but there's a lot to talk about here, so please bear with me. So, before we really get in, I would like to say, please give the video a like, subscribe if you are new. If you're looking for all news MK1, this is the place to be. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Please give a like on the video. Let's start talking about this game, because we are in for, in my opinion, we're in for a treat, y'all. And I did not expect this. So, I'm going to talk about things that you can see with a naked eye. Then I'm going to talk more nitty-gritty stuff and theorizing. So it's probably gonna be a long video, but bear with me. I think there's a lot to discuss. I needed to mull on this. That's why it's out on Friday. Also needed to put this together. But anyways, let's jump right into it. So, graphics. I love how this game looks, man. This game looks pretty damn insane. It doesn't have the jump that X did to 11, and I would even say Injustice 2 to MK11. But I love how this game looks. It's very punchy, it's very vibrant, it's very loud. The art style is colorful. I absolutely love that. I don't think people were really saying that the Mortal Kombat games were dark and, you know, not colorful enough, but I actually really embrace, I like a lot of color in my games, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I like a lot of color. I like a lot of contrast, a lot of exposure, lighting. The lighting in some of these stages are just amazing, man. The graphics really look really good. Animations, just pay attention to how some of the characters react when they're getting hit, specifically when Johnny's like hitting Kenshi in his apartment. That stage looks so beautiful, by the way. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Just pay attention to the animations, and everything just really looks very smooth. Like the moving into different moves, all this different stuff happening on the screen, but everything looks very seamless. It's a very seamless looking game and a seamless combat system. And wow, Unreal 5, man, great stuff. Thank you NRS for pushing the boundaries. I know I've seen some people complain about the graphics. They say that the game looks cartoony. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Listen, those of you who watch this from the Summer Games Fest stream, right? They were outputting it at 1080p. You need to watch this trailer at 4K resolution. Watch it at 4K resolution. I would even, if you want to go the extra mile, I would say look for I would say download it. Find there's different video converters out there. You could get lossless video converters if you really want to see how the game looks. But anyways, it's not gonna look as good from a stream that's being broadcasted at 1080p. Especially YouTube. I don't have the video downloaded in 4K because it's just too big. But in your own spare time, y'all need to watch these. This goes for any video game, because I saw a lot of people saying that Spider-Man 2 didn't look very good. Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 when that got revealed, and now people are kind of eating their words on it because they were just basing it off of a blurry ass live screen. Watch it in 4K, y'all. The graphics are great. The art style, look, that's up for debate, but I personally like it. I like the bright, big, bombastic colors. I think a game is gory and very campy that MK should have a bit more punch to it in visuals, and I'm glad that they're doing that. Second, this game has combos, man. Oh my god, look, this game has combos. So they really took that to heart with MK11. They heard us for a fact. This game has combos out the wazoo, and for that to be a highlight of the gameplay trailer makes me so excited, because you know the gameplay trailer is only showing you, it's barely scratching the surface. We're like, the stuff that they're seeing in here, you can't even do this in MK11. You cannot do anything like this in MK11, y'all. So to see that this is just a bare gameplay trailer, the first gameplay trailer of MK1. Think about what we're going to be able to do with it. The combo videos are going to be nuts. You couldn't really show off your character personality in MK11. MK1 looks like you're going to be able to do all sorts of crazy stuff. It seems like there's legit strings that you can do in the air. It's more not just a jump kick, not just a neutral ground bounce or anything like that. Not just a quick jump. It seems like there's like full on like strings that you can do in the air, knock them back down, and then go in for more. That looks crazy to me. Wow, and it seems like there's a lot of meterless stuff too. I didn't see any like flashes on the screen indicating that this is an EX move or enhanced special move. I didn't see any of that. This all looked like it's no meter with the help of the cameos on top of that. And speaking of that, let's get into that, y'all. The cameos, this looks good, man. This is a great representation of it. So, to dispel a little bit of worry, Ed Boon, after they did this little trailer, he did, you know, Jeff Keighley interviewed him on the stage, asked him a couple questions about the game, and he said himself that some of the playable fighters will also be cameos, but not all cameos are playable fighters. So, I'm seeing a lot of people run around and panicking online that Sonya, Jax, and Kano are cameos because they weren't shown like doing stuff themselves. They were shown as the assists coming in helping out. Don't be alarmed. I don't think they're just gonna regulate characters like Sonya, Jax, and Kano, for crying out loud, as just a cameo. I think they're gonna be base roster too. I think you're just gonna have cameo versions as well. We saw cameo versions of Kung Lao in this game, and we saw cameo versions of, I believe, Sub-Zero and Scorpion in this game, and those are confirmed playable characters. So a couple things about, let's talk about a little more nitty-gritty stuff. Let's get a little bit into it, right? And then we're gonna come back around to more eye-catching things that I saw towards the end of the trailer. So, Raiden actually has electricity in this game. Raiden has his powers, so it's just an early Raiden. Everybody looks super young in this game. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Johnny looks super young. Something I did notice about Johnny too, he does not have his powers, guys. There's no green stuff. There's no force balls, no shadow kick, no flash kick. He probably has that stuff. Maybe they just didn't do it for the trailer, but I feel like that's such a Johnny Cage thing. Like, everybody was doing their special moves in the trailer, but we didn't see any green stuff. So this is an early Mortal Kombat. This is definitely way before even the first Mortal Kombat. This is like the early days. So maybe at some point he gets it, or they're just making Johnny a straight up human with no powers. Interesting. And he doesn't have his tournament outfit. It seems like he's in his early actor days. I think that apartment stage is his like apartment complex, that so that's why it looks all fancy. Kenshi met up with him there looking to get a sword because it's a part of his family heritage, so that seems pretty cool. Another thing, Kenshi confirmed. Yes, one of the characters that I wanted to see in the game. Very cool that they confirmed Kenshi right off the back and showing gameplay with him. He has like his classic, somewhat of a traditional look. I'm not gonna say classic, a traditional look with the bandana wrapped around his eyes, and then we're seeing him not blind. He looks kind of like a Yakuza, and it looks really sharp on him. It looks really good. He is a fine dressed man, I must say. And his attacks look very cool. I love that he's using his sword a lot more in his combo strings and his animations. That is very cool. Very good stuff. Very excited for that. Amazing. What else is there? Let's go to Mileena and Kitana. So Mileena and Kitana. So part of the trailer, we're seeing Mileena. She's like in like kind of she's strapped to like a bed, like a hospital bed sort of thing. And you can see like she's growing her fangs. So my theory for the story between the sisters is that they're blood related in this timeline. I think the Melina and Kitana are blood related. They're literally twins, but Melina has an illness that is gonna turn her into her traditional look, and it's gonna alter her voice. Can't really say what the disease is. I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat lore nerd. It's probably gonna be brand new, but they're altering the origins of Melina and Kitana. It's very cool and very interesting. Wow, very cool stuff. And the stage that they're on looks absolutely bright and spectacular. They're doing crazy cool stuff. Kitana is actually a combo queen again. All sorts of crazy, wonderful stuff. Goro's a cameo character. We're not sure if he's gonna be fighter or not. We'll have to see. But Goro is confirmed at least for a cameo. Melina got the ball roll. It's typical stuff. They look great. The sisters look great. They look fantastic. All right, so now a little bit towards the end of the trailer. So cameos are a big part of this game. Even with the game's special maneuvers, meaning fatal blows. I think those are fatal blows. I'm seeing stuff online that they're confirmed to be back. I want them to be back. I remember I made that wish list. I wanted them to be back, but just changed them a bit differently. So I think they're combining X-rays and fatal blows basically together. That's why we're seeing, you know, the bone crunching maneuvers and you know, the slicing and the dicing. I've seen a lot of people make a big deal about this, but that's basically kind of how it was in MKX2, but they were specifically called X-rays. Okay, cool. So I don't think crushing blows are back on their own. They're just combined with the fatal blows. All right, I can live with that because everything else looks spectacular. But there's apparently, like, they can help out with the cameos can help out your fighter in the fatal blow too, because we're seeing I forgot who. I have to look back at the trailer, but at one point in the trailer, someone else is doing like initiates. The cameo like initiates and then goes, and then I think Kenshi goes in. I think that's how it went in the trailer. I think it was Sub-Zero initiates and then Kenshi goes in on Johnny with it. Very, very cool stuff. And that also leads me to believe there's gonna be a lot of animations, a lot of unique animations and combinations of this, and there's gonna be a lot to see when this game comes out. It might take a while for us to see a lot of this stuff in real time. And on top of that, I think there are cameo kills. So at the end of the trailer, we see Sub-Zero get the kill for Scorpion. I think he's the cameo because of the way Sub-Zero looks in this part of the trailer. Sub-Zero has like his old classic look as opposed to how he looked in the beginning of the trailer where he was a fighter. So I think Sub-Zero's the cameo for Scorpion, and he gets the kill, and they like pose together. So I don't know if that's a team fatality, but it looks like he did all the work. So I'm gonna assume if you want to just use your cameo to kill your opponent, you can do that for style points. There's gonna be a lot of finishers in this game, and which brings me back to this point with the stages. That initial gameplay reveal, not the gameplay reveal, the initial trailer reveal that we got gave us a lot more information than led on to be, because if you want to go look back at that trailer, a lot of the pieces and the environments in that trailer actually end up being stages in the game, and that's very cool because these stages look big, colorful, vibrant. I love it. Excellent stuff. Where else am I gonna go with this? But I'm gonna move on to something that we didn't see. I think a lot of people are missing this, so hopefully I can find a clip on this. So this game is very seamless. While Keeley was interviewing Ed Boon on stage at the Summer Games Fest, they showed a little bit of raw, uncut gameplay. You can see a little bit of the UI, you can see a bit of the meter system and how the characters look and move and all that stuff. But they had a moment where you were selecting your character and then confirming on your character and with the stage, and then it transitioned straight into the gameplay. Like no loading screen, no bar, nothing. It's like the characters come to clash together at their arms. They have like a cool animation, and then it just loads the stage in like all while you're picking the character. This is pretty damn crazy that how seamless this game is, and that presentation, things like that, that makes me so excited to see it all come together. NRS are really, they're the gods of presentation, man. Their presentation is just immaculate when it comes to their games. I can't wait. But all in all, I'm gonna talk about some things that I'm a little bit worried about, though. A little bit worried about. There's one thing. It's really one thing, guys. Movement looks kind of stiff. Movement looks kind of stiff and slow. I will say that. I remember MK11. That was a major problem when the game was being demoed and shown off with the stress test and the beta. Even people who at press events, like pro players and content creators, were saying the movement was very slow. I'm not too worried about that, if it actually is or not. There's some moments in the trailer where it looks pretty good, but it seems like this dashing is slow overall. I'm not too worried about that before release. We got to get our hands on it before we could confirm anything. On top of that, they definitely fixed it before MK11 came out, so I'm not worried about that. With that, it's only a couple months, probably even a couple weeks before a lot of us get our hands on it, y'all. Apparently, some content creators are going to be playing this game themselves firsthand this weekend, so there's going to be a lot of news come this weekend, y'all. I'm not one of them because I do not have the clout like that, y'all. But y'all gotta get me up there. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get your boy up so we can preview the next Mortal Kombat game. But anyways, y'all, I'm excited. I'm really excited. This looks fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about this gameplay trailer. It looks amazing to me. Did you not like it? What didn't you like about it? What things did I miss? I went through this kind of fast. I also freestyled this. This is just the way I did things. That's how I like to get my ideas off. I sound more passionate that way. But let me know what you all think about Mortal Kombat 1. Are you excited? Stay real, y'all. Subscribe for more MK1 content. Peace.